Alright, welcome to my, I don't know, it's not a league match, is it? This is actually the first match of the, Renaissance tournament that I'm putting on. And how this works is Renaissance just came out, this morning. And so, for the next couple weeks, we're playing a tournament with it where the matches are first to 3, and and how it works is each of the each of the what the heck am I saying? Each of the games, you start with 2 Renaissance cards in the first, and each game you increase that by 2. And whatever happens with these guys happens with these guys. This first game, our 2 Renaissance cards are Research and Treasurer. This is actually my I've played something like 2 games with these cards so far, so I'm still figuring this out a little bit. This board, however, Winfield Flame, is looking like it's going to be some Druid Shepherd stuff. Alternative draw is Rat's Research. That's looks okay. Also, we would be going Copper and then Research. That looks actually better than the other one. That's the beginning at the end. Doesn't matter. So this is going to be Silver Rats, I think. Terminals we want to play here are probably Treasurer. There's some case to be made for this just being Shepherd and moving straight up to Treasurer. And I do think I might prefer that. Than doing this Rat's Research thing to begin with. Might come back to it. Yeah, so we're gonna start by, okay, that's ugly. That's really ugly. This will be Rats. This will be maybe this will be Research, I'm guessing. Could also be Pageant. Anyways. That totally did not work. Take Haven. This is more ugliness. Certainly. This game is going very poorly to start out with. And I don't think it's actually going to end up being winnable. We may do here is we may kill our Shepherd, and then we would buy like a Haven, think what we'll do here is we will spin a coffer and take another haven. I'd really like this the shepherd to actually find a green card. That would be really sweet. Yeah, this is just working, so I'm probably toast. But I haven't played a shepherd for draw through 2 shuffles, so I'm not really like completely pissed off about it. Maybe would be the thing to say. Let's trash the state. Just take this. Alright, we are going to collide with no green cards again, because that's how this works today. So there's some concern up there, I guess, about economy. This will be a treasurer, is my guess. This game is almost certainly lost, and it's just the shepherd just didn't find things that were useful. Okay. Oops. That was weird. This is auto buy. Being at its finest. Alright, so now we'll start to get going a little bit more. Research rat stuff worked out quite well. I guess there's a little bit of... We're going to take a treasurer now. Well, maybe we'll take a market instead. I wonder if anybody's seen this catastrophe. No, people are just going to see this catastrophe watching it later. Alright, well. I don't think it was necessarily worse. I just, like, the thing that Shepard was supposed to do, it didn't do at all. So, it's going to happen. What am I going to do about it? Not really anything to do about it. Ooh, province. Loving that. Okay. He's going to not buy the province, I guess. Or what? This should just be 2 markets, or the market treasurer looks good. Silver province, okay. So we're gonna move up to treasurer right here. Right. Yeah. This is fine. This will be a market, I think. There's a chance I just get run away on here. So figuring out how to not have that happen would be really nice. We'll set aside 2 of these rats. Take ourselves a market. What we'd like to be seeing the next couple turns is Do that to start with. We could take a key. Let's take the key and just start grabbing up these markets. I don't think you're going to put your pasture in the trash. That looks highly dangerous. At some point you do need to figure out how to start drawing a little bit more. It's exciting. I guess you're going to try to figure out how to start drawing a bit more. I don't know anything for certain. Trash out a coffer. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna take like guild hall. We could do like guild hall market, something like guild hall market copper. That's fine. We may have a very bad turn coming, which isn't terribly unexpected. I do need a second shepherd at some point. That's fine. Gain another province. Oh, this province gaining business is kind of freaking me out. Treasure. It could gain a coffer, but I don't think I want it to. So this can be market, shepherd, market, shepherd, copper, and then Heirloom. So what we're trying to do is we're basically trying to go wide for states. Two Havens, Shepherd, Treasure. We don't want to find is this Shepherd. Okay, we didn't. So now we're going to start sucking up the states a little bit. So this can be like a Haven. What do we have next turn? 2 Havens next turn. Let's do something like state gold. Gold. Then a copper or 2. We're trying to swing wide here, which maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Essentially hoping that our little bit of draw advantage with Shepherd is going to make up for the fact that I'm quite honestly very, very behind. Let's see what this is. This could be estates. No. It's gonna be copper games. Markets. Trash a copper. Set aside shepherd. Set aside something green. We'll trash a copper. Alright, so this is going to be, what, like 3 estates, a shepherd, and another market maybe. 3 estates, shepherd, 3 gold. Shepherd. Undo that. Oh, cancel. Let's do all 3 of them. I can't count. One of these. 1, 2, 3. Shepherd. Okay. These are really, like, the research rats thing looks good, but you just don't keep. Oh, I will absolutely love that pasture. That is mine. You may not know it, but that pasture is all mine. All mine. Okay. I set aside. Good stuff. Okay. Do you have anything? You have a bit set aside, so let's just grab 3 of these. And yeah, I'll take coffers for sure, certain. All mine. Yeah, that is lovely. That is very, very nice of you. Very nice. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to reach the triple this turn. I think so. But this will be an easy double, so that'll be game in my favor. You just could not do that. That was something that you could not do. Yeah. Take copper, because why not? And yeah, I would have actually easily made it to triple, so. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, trashing that pasture was just, that was straight up game losing. And I guess that's something that we will get used to. Yeah. Is that if there's heirlooms that do stuff, you can't really be fleet is extra round of turns. Lovely. Guild Hall we just saw. This is 4 Renaissance cards, which are Lackeys, Experiment, Flag Bearer, and Mountain Village. This game is fairly ugly, because there's Swindler. And that's absolutely disgusting. We'll probably open 2 Swindlers. We might think about Swindler Experiment also. I guess since we're not really thinking about anything, we're not thinking about the 4 costs, so we'll do 2 Swindlers. Right here we'll take Guild Hall, I think. What we could do is we can make Guild Hall, that we can like be gaining ventures and whatnot. Other options are going to include have a farmland back. Mountain Village, possible option. What does next turn look like? Next turn would probably hit something like 4. Guild Hall. Alright, we're hitting 3. This will be a silver. That's pretty unpleasant. I will be gaining mountain villages now, though. This could also be a venture. Crashes copper, that'll be a curse gain. Seeing that farmland is really annoying. Like, seeing that farmland again is even more annoying. But we'll see if we can come back on this. This could be a venture. And it almost certainly will be now that I've seen my 3rd copper trash to your... What did we trash the first time? We've done... Did we do a curse gain? No, we have not yet done a curse gain. This is insane. Let's start buying ourselves ventures. We of course see the mountain village at the very top when it doesn't do anything. That's lovely. See if we can get our swindlers to collide again. That'd be pretty cool. Take another 3rd swindler. Could also take experiments. Let's use some experiments. This swindler is going to hit my venture. Because what else would it do? Yep, hit the swindler. That's going to get turned into a harbinger, I assume. Yeah. It's not terribly not fine with me. What's not fine with me is continuing to hit not copper. It's really starting to get on my nerves. Lovely. Like, if we never hit a copper, what happens? Right? I'm pretty fine with just continuing to accumulate money. That's a swindler. That's gonna get hit. Ugh. Yuck. 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 Swindler is getting hit. The swindler just, like, completely pasted this game. I think everything I did was fine, and it just did not... No, that's not a swindler? How's that not a swindler? Oh, I must have discarded. Yeah, okay. I could resign this game. Genuinely could. Did I hit a copper last turn? I may have hit a copper last turn. That would be an accomplishment. I think I hit a copper last turn. No, I haven't hit anything. I have not actually given him a curse. Which is awesome. I love not giving curses. Not at all. We're just gonna... Like, there's no real point in continuing to play this game. I'm not having any fun, right? I think my plan is fine. It's just supposed to not... It's just supposed to not get this happen to it, and yours is supposed to get something similar happen to it, so... What do I even do about this? Well, we'll buy some gold, buy some silver. I'm toast. I don't know why I'm even doing this. This is just not fun at all. Just getting completely bashed by Swindler. Like, I think this is fine, but you can't be like, alright, yeah, this is not gonna be pleasant. So let's resign it. That's just, there are no curses. There's no curses in his deck. The Swindlers just couldn't do anything. It's amazing. No, I haven't been doing player order. What did we do? We did me going first, and then we did me going second. So that's me going first again, and an additional 2 Renaissance cards. Okay. Our 6 Renaissance cards now are Lackeys, Patron, Swashbuckler, Treasurer, Villain, Scepter, Sinister Plot. Add a token here or remove your tokens for 1 card each. That's funny. Okay. Midturn gains are remodel. That's your innovation. What we're going to do is we're going to open Lackey's remodel. That's for certain. Village is Cursed Village and Sword of Scepter. It's a little bit annoying. Main thing going on here is probably Hunting Party and Patron. Not seeing things that I want to be seeing. Be the Patron. I don't like the second. I don't love the second remodel. Maybe we'll just continue to smash the Lackeys. Pile. Buy our first one of these. This will be a Treasurer. There's some question of how many terminals end up playing, and the answer is probably just 1, and then Scepter. No, it's gonna have to be 2, because you need to buy. I'm just gonna get through a bunch of these guys. Trash that. Model one of these to Lackeys, and then we'll grab a Hunting Party. Let's draw. Okay. I'm gonna be paying a bit more attention to what he's doing. Is there no, we don't really want to do that. So let's do this. And maybe buy ourselves another Hunting Party. Probably. Now we'll start to get this Patron stuff going, which is nice. We do need a Cursed Village somewhat soon, which is annoying because it doesn't really do a whole lot, but it is a village. That's right, you did your first to a remodel. Apparently that's going to be working really well for you. I'm not entirely sure how you have all of these, villagers left, but... Okay. Do this again. Do this again. We will patron. Treasure. We could gain a silver. We could also just trash this copper. Remodel lackeys to a patron. And take a cursed village now. I think I'm liking that. Haunting doesn't do anything. That's nice. We do have to be a little bit careful around here. And that's how much do we want to draw with this cursed village. We could also take our draw, see what there is to see before that. I don't love that plan though. Yeah, this remodel, 2 remodels has ended up working out quite nicely. I don't know if it just ended up being more lackeys or I think I ended up with 4, so I don't know where these villager tokens are coming from. That token, certainly. Let's do 2 of these. Okay. We could remodel lackeys to lackeys. We could also remodel it to patron and get an extra coffers here. I could use some plus buy. That looks like something I could use. So let's just get some. This is just insane number of tokens for what we're actually doing. I think we're actually more copper, I think. I'm not sure. I mean, at this point, we're both just going to be buying provinces for... I mean, we gotta just be buying provinces, right? I'm gonna draw out here. Play our patrons. Play our cursed village. Wine merchant. Treasure. Trash that. Use a token. So, what I want you to do here is I want you to trash your gold. I would really appreciate it if you were to trash your gold. If you trash your gold, I can triple here. So we'll see if you do. Kind of funny, actually. Like, this is... Well, no, I can triple here anyways, so... I will be tripling here. I think. Unless you get a game end, which maybe you will. See what this does. Okay. You're looking for a game end that way. Okay. Anyways, add token. Let's win this game. That does not quite get me there, does it? Okay, that should get me there. Okay. So we get a plus buy, was maybe the reason, but we also got an extra turn, so let's just do player order again, kingdom cards, add some Renaissance, and get on to 8 Renaissance cards. Let's see if we can pull this off now. Okay, 8 Renaissance cards are excluding Blessed Village, Young Witch, and Hamlet. We actually got 3 non-Renaissance cards. When you gain an action card, +1 villager, that looks pretty good. Start of your turn, +1 card. We can put a card, but that looks, yeah. I'm gonna get to open Recruiter. That's very good. Draw here is Scholar and Seer, so that's a little bit weak. Villain is not great, but is probably a fine terminal to use, since the other ones are a little bit lacking. We're gonna open Recruiter, and if you take a Young Witch, we'll take a Hamlet with it. I don't think you're gonna take a Young Witch, so we're gonna take a Border Guard with it. Let's see what this is. Might be Hideout. I think it should be silvered out. Okay, we'll take a Border Guard with it, certainly. These can be experiments. It's a little bit concerning for the next turn with Recruiter. Other things to consider is that eventually silver will be the probably best source of payload. You take City Gate. I don't love that decision. We'll actually trash the experiment over the Border Guard, I think. Yeah. This could just be a gold. Or it could be another Recruiter. Probably should be another Recruiter. Do that. So this is the worst. That was the worst thing that could happen, probably. Oh, this is gonna be ugly. This kind of needs to be another set of experiments. This is really ugly. I have not yet trashed an estate. You trashed an estate before me, and I open Recruiter. That's just awful for me. I'm probably done on the experiments for now. What we're looking at next is probably how to do something useful with what I have. So we're going to take a villain, I think. Right, take a curse, whatever. This will be a silver. I do need to, well, it could be another set of experiments. Let's do that. I think there's a decent chance that I'm just gonna get cursed to death now. Which sucks, but oh well. Actually, I didn't. That's nice to see. Alright, I trashed my second estate. That's a miracle. That's bad stuff. So I'll give you a decision. I would like a young witch. Probably now. It's a good time for it. But you end up discarding state. That's sort of useful. I could consider academy here. I could also just buy a village. This is gonna be hideout. That'll get through the. We need to start thinking about draw is gonna be seers. I get to discard something that is a young witch. So I need to start silver accumulation. I think I do want a seer now, though. Not really. Let's take a silver. We do need seers. The thing what we're looking to do right now is get seers. That's how we're. Ugh, villain attack's hurting quite a bit. So yeah, let's just take a seer, right? We'll have to trash something that we don't really want to trash. We might trash the recruiter. Decks are certainly uglier than they need to be. Discard villain. Okay. What do we like about silver? The thing we like about silver is it can be drawn with seer. It's actually preferable to gold, really, which is kind of astounding, but true. I don't think you really have time for the projects here. I might be wrong about that. Fine taking curses. We're fine discarding a silver. I might think about playing. Well, there's no point. That's just dumb. This turn we might be looking at a Hamlet. Oh. Okay. Okay. We'll certainly look at a Hamlet then. I get to block. That's exciting. What do I discard? Young Witch? Probably. Yeah, I'd be discarding these for buys. We're gonna hope to take like 2 Seers this turn. That sounds good. Alright, that's lovely. This could either be Seer or like Seer Silver. Seer Hamlet even. Discard the silver here clearly. So I do have some amount of economic advantage, I think. At some point you might actually draw all my good cards. You're not drawing any of that. So the thing that I think is going to go on here is that you have all this stuff that does not cost between 2 and 4. So I don't think you're actually going to draw much of it. But we'll see. Recruiter trashes a coffer. Okay. It's fine. Where I got these things from? Villagers. We may want to think about taking 2 silvers. Could also consider a blessed village. I'm liking 2 silvers though. You block. Yeah, you block. Why do we like silver? Because they can get drawn. That's why we like silver. We can also just recruit them if worst case scenario we hit them with recruiters. So, you know, on some huge turn number here. This is probably much higher than it should be. You end up discarding silver. This turn I probably want a Seer. Something that I'm not sure what it is. Block, sure. That is a hideout. I'm going to use one of these. Trash that curse. It would be like Seer, silver maybe. Oh, you're accumulating all of those off of, whoops. Should be, 3 more coffers than that. Whoops again. Cancel. I just cannot do this. Apparently. This is very strange. Oh, it's weird. Oh, that's right, because it was off the... Okay. 14. Undo this. It's off. This feels awful. Okay. We need to be accumulating seers. Just no ability to count. Not really no ability to count, but not really remembering what I'm doing. This is a weird case. I think silver is genuinely better than gold. Which is quite something. My output is higher, certainly. I think my turn output is higher. I've got up to 10 no coffers, so essentially 14. Really the only thing we want in deck that doesn't cost whatever number is. Yeah. What is this going to be? This might be 2 silvers. Yeah. This is kind of funny. This is actually extremely funny. Okay. Top deck recruiter. Young witch into here. We're going to kill this hideout. We don't really need it anymore. Seer. Villain. This could be Seer Silver Silver. This could also be another Seer Silver. We do 2 coffer, 3 coffers. We use like silver, Seer Silver. And that's fairly pleasant for us, I think. That puts us up to 14 naturally. We might also consider doing something like Province Silver Seer. Seer Silver Silver. Let's do that. Do that. Regret it later. Nah. Seems fine. So now we've built ourselves up to a natural 16. Which is quite good. Curse, no problem. Have I gotten a curse in yet? I don't think so. I didn't do it last turn. No. Consistently blocked. Villain. Discard a silver. I'm surprised you didn't use a token there, but I guess you're trying to build economy a little bit more. We probably have a seer down there. Yeah. So we are going to trash one of these silvers. Just move through the rest of these. Discard the buy. Just drop. We can take another Hamlet. It's gonna be like Hamlet Province Seer. What does that cost? 15. This has a little bit more stuff that costs in the 2-3 range. Also getting kind of close to piles. This is more important blocking though. That's a pretty good seer. I have 4 buys potentially. That'd be that's pretty sweet. Yeah. So almost might want to take that curse, but we'll not go too insane. So you're at 4 buys. Piles are at 7. This might be no, this is just gonna be 2 provinces. Okay. Nope. Something entirely different. Province Seer Hamlet. Okay. Fine. That's good. That's bad. That's mediocre. We don't really care either way, do we? There should be one more seer down here. Yeah. I end up using 2 of these. A little bit annoying, but fine. I did deal a curse. This is certainly double province. I'm not gonna mess around with anything else. This is 6 seers. 6 seers to 4 is a big deal. I need a note here that I didn't buy either of the projects. They're kind of funny. I don't know it's funny, but it's funny. Yeah, there's not really a concern here. The only thing that's really left to see is whether my young witch hits next turn. There's no way that I actually want the curse here. No. No, there isn't. Yeah. So I could just double out and presumably win. The question is going to be, does the young witch get blocked? Two Hamlets. Double here, that's quite safe. I don't know if we can actually do that, but we might think about trashing this Hamlet. Or we're gonna trash a silver. Okay, it did get blocked. This is a little bit ugly, but I think, well, we could just province duchy. That's fine. That's perfectly safe, isn't it? Even province estate is safe. Yeah. So let's not spend those. Let's just pick up. Like, we don't think you can hit. You'd have to hit 20 something. Yeah, I don't think that's happening. Pick province estate. A bad draw. I will get to pick up that last curse. It's annoying. That's the word of the day, is annoying. This whole set annoys me. Whole dang thing. You have to hit 18, 3 buys. I don't think that can happen. I might be wrong. I might be very wrong. How many silvers are down there? 2. I have 5 still? Yeah, I have 5. Means you only have 4 silvers. 4 silvers, a gold, and 2 coffers. Not going to be reaching 18. Oh, 4 coffers. Did we reach 18? No, we didn't reach 18. We reached 15. I didn't even have to play around the double. Oh well, whatever. Fine. We can just take a province here. Like, we will take a province here. What is this? Well, that does put you in line to double. Again, I don't think it's really a concern. I'm not doing anything stupid here. Okay. I can just play this villain right now and win. Let's do that. Let's stop doing stupid things. That wasn't extra quick. That was bad. Okay. And 2 provinces. Awesome. So that's match. That was very exciting, I'm guessing, for everybody else and not for me. But yeah. And well, my next one is going to be against 5-4. So we'll see. So see y'all.